Hello students, today you are going to learn how you can give your midterm exams. First of all, one thing should be very clear to you all is that your teachers are going to conduct the exam either in Scholaro or in Google Form. It entirely depends on the teacher. So today I will teach you how you can give the exam in both the environment. Whatsoever be the teacher decide, you can give the midterm exam either in Scholaro or in Google Form. That is what we are going to learn today. First of all, there are certain points that should be clear to you. Point number one, during the day of exam, join through Zoom class. No need to open Scholaro, no need to open Google Form. The first thing that everyone should do is that they should join through Zoom. The ID and timing will be given to you. Next thing, in that Zoom class, the teacher will be showing you the question paper on the screen through screen sharing. The question paper will be visible to you through screen sharing in Zoom. I'll show you a sample how it will appear to you. So once the question paper appears, what you are going to do, there are certain things that are required from every student. That is, you should always keep your camera on during that time so that the teacher can monitor you. Once again, I'll start. You will join the Zoom class. The ID and timing will be told to you. Once you join the Zoom class, the paper will be shown on the Zoom screen through screen sharing, and you will be keeping your camera on. Once the paper is visible, you will be writing the answers in your notebook. Point number 4, looking at the screen, looking at the questions, you will be writing the answers in your notebook, and you will be seeing the questions through the screen sharing. All right. So another thing, the total exam duration is of 1 hour, 30 marks question, and it will be 1 hour. But we know that our Zoom only works for 40 minutes. So we will be having it in two continuous session of 40 minute and 20 minute. So when the teacher will be showing the paper, the screen, it will be visible, and after 40 minutes it will turn off. No need to worry about it. You will rejoin again, and again the teacher will share the screen, and for another 20 minutes it will be visible to you. So your writing time is total 60 minutes. So I'll repeat the first 5 points. On the day of exam, you will join through Zoom. The ID and timing will be provided. Question paper will be shown to you on the Zoom. You will keep your camera on. You will start writing the answers in the notebook, looking at the questions on the screen. The exam will be of 1 hour. That is 40 minute and 20 minute. So this is a common thing that every one of you will follow on the day of exam. Now, this is not the end of the work. The important thing comes now, how you are going to submit the answers. So to submit the answer, the teacher will either ask you to submit it through Scholaro or through Google Form. Now let us see how you can submit it through Google Form. So once after writing the exam, another important activity is left. That is, after completing your exam, you will take a picture of your answers in your mobile. Whatever you have written, you will take a picture. That could be 2 pages, two different images, 3 images, 4 images, 5 images. It depends. Within 5 to 6 pages, you can easily complete the midterm exam. If you are writing in a register, prefer to use a register, because in the same page you can answer many questions. So you will take the picture. Important thing, please take care. While taking the picture in your mobile, please look at the setting that is there in the camera. Don't take a high resolution picture. A high resolution picture means a bigger file size. So you should set the file size, the image size, as medium resolution, so that you can take a picture properly, and it will be of smaller size. It will be easy to upload. So the first 6 points, a quick revision again. Join through Zoom class on the day of exam. The question paper will be shown to you. Keep your cameras on. Write your answers in the notebook. You will get 1 hour time of 40 minutes and 20 minutes continuous time. And after completion, take the picture in your mobile, and take care. The resolution should be not a higher one. Otherwise, higher resolution means big size picture, problem in uploading. So take a medium resolution picture. Prefer to have a picture size of less than 2 MB. All right, because a 2 MB picture is very good in quality. So you can see the setting and you just check it in your camera. Keep it ready beforehand. And at last, how to send the answers. Important point, the last important point. I'll demonstrate it on the screen how you can do it, all the steps. But take care. If suppose teacher is taking in the Google form, what the invigilator is going to do, they are going to provide you Google form link in the chat box of Zoom. If you complete the paper before 60 minutes, it will be visible in the chat box. If you are unable to complete, it will be visible to you, and the teacher will ask you to submit, to click on the link and start the submission. Take care, that link will be visible in the chat box of Zoom. Click on the link and you will find there you can upload your images. I will show it to you right now. Or there is an or step. If suppose teacher is taking in Scholaro, what you should do in that case? There won't be any Google link. Then after completing the exam, you will log into Scholaro with your username and password. You will go to the quiz option, select the subject, and that paper will be visible to you in front of you, where you can click and upload your answers. So right now what I am going to do, I am going to show you how you can upload things in Google form first, and then I'll show you how you can upload the things in Scholaro. All right, so remember it, whether it is Google form or whether it is Scholaro, the first 6 points are common for both. You have to perform this activity for both the exams, whether in Scholaro or in Google form. Only the last step will change. If suppose it is in Google form, you have to click the link. If it is in Scholaro, you have to log in Scholaro. So let me show you how it can be done. First of all, if suppose I'm a student who has written the answer, all right, just 2 minutes. This is the answer I have written on my notebook. Now you can see here. First of all, it's always a good habit to write your name and class at the top. This is answer 7, answer 8, answer 9, answer 10. Similarly, answer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If there are 14 questions, all the 14 questions to be written on different pages, and continuously you should write it. On the top of every page, don't forget to write your name. How the question paper will appear to you, how the, let me show you the question paper also. Something like this screen would be visible on the day of exam. Question 1, there is a copyright is automatically granted to authors or creators of content. True or false, you have to write it in your notebook. Keep it ready. You can see in this paper the first 6 questions are objective type. Maybe you will get 5 objective type, 4 objective type. It depends from subject to subject. And you can see from from question number 7, it is subjective type, where the student have to write things like I have shown in my answers. State two difference between single row function and multiple row function. So here is the difference between single row and multiple row. Many lines are there. Similarly, answer 8, many lines are there, full form. Answer 9, 3 lines are there. Answer 10, 6 lines are there. Similarly, answer 11, answer 12, and so on. So this is how you will keep your picture ready. This is a medium resolution picture of 1.5 MB. You can see it's very clear. Nothing wrong with the picture. No need to go for a higher resolution. So here's my paper. Seeing this paper, I have prepared my answer. This is my answer. Now the question comes how I am going to upload it. During the day of exam, if the Google form is given to you, you will click on the link, and when you will click the link, something like this will appear. Now you see this paper. A copyright is automatically granted to authors or creator of content. You have to give the answer. You have to select any one. Click, click. You don't feel this is the answer? Click on the other. Click here. And this is what is there in the question paper also, the same thing. Let me show you the question paper. This was the question paper that was shown to the student. A copyright is automatically granted to the authors or creators. Second is in FOSS, source code is usually hidden from users, true and false. So let me check it whether in the Google form it is the question. Yes, it is the question. I'll attempt it. Third question. Out of these three, I have to select any one answer. I am ready with my answer in my answer sheet. I already know it. So I'll select it. Fourth is again objective type. I'll select the answer. Fifth is again objective type, but here I have to write something, one word. And I can simply click on this answer and I can type it from my mobile. This is the answer. Cookies is the answer for this question. Write the SQL command. One word. Now is the answer. So all my objective is attempted. But here comes the real thing. Question 7. Long answers. There's no space to write. Eighth, long answer. Ninth, long answer. Similarly, 10th also long answer. And there is an option, upload file, add file, add file, add file. So I'm not going to upload in all the questions because my page consists answer 7, 8, 9, 10. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do a very simple thing, that I'm going to go in question 7. I'm going to say add file. It will show my mobile location. Where is that file present in your mobile? Take the picture, keep it safe in the gallery, and remember the name of the file. Click it. My file is in a location which I have saved. I'll go to that location and I'll click on it, and here's my answer. Answer by Sandeep Basu. Double click. Wait for some time. There's two buttons, upload, cancel. Upload the file. Click and wait. It depends on internet speed, how much time it is going to take. Seat and question 7, this is the file uploaded. No need to upload it in 8th, no need to upload it in 9th, no need to upload it in 10th, because this file contains all the 4 answers. So now I'll directly go to my 11th 12th question and I'll click add file and I'll upload another answer which may be 12 13 14 all together. So my work becomes easy. I don't have to add file in all the questions. I can click any one button and I can upload it, that it would be visible to the teacher. So once the paper is complete, I'll confirm it. Yes, I have attempted this question, all the questions, I have uploaded the file and I have uploaded all the thing. And at the last, I am going to click the submit button. Please take care not to click it at the beginning. Don't click the submit button at the beginning, otherwise a blank paper will go and you will not get a second chance to appear in the paper. Once you click the submit button, it is finally submitted. You will not get any second chance. So click it when you are sure that you have uploaded everything. Now it is time to give it to the teacher. So click on the submit button and wait. This is where we don't wait and we make the mistake. Click on submit button, wait, a message will come. Wait for the message. Yes, here comes the message. The message says your response has been recorded. It means successful submission. So our midterm exam is over. If it is in Google form, what is going to happen in Scholaro? I'll show it to you. So this is one way the teacher is going to take the test. Some teachers may prefer Scholaro. So what to do? As usual, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a very simple thing here. As usual, at the beginning, this question paper would be visible to me. Let me show you the question paper. This question paper will be visible to me. I will keep on writing my answer in my notebook. This is how I'll keep my answers ready. Now it's time to go to Scholaro because the teacher is going to take test in Scholaro. Google form, I have shown the thing. Now in Scholaro, what you are going to do, you will go to browser www.scholaro.com, your username and password you will enter and you will go into your account. Let me go and show it through one of the students account. I have already opened one of the students account here and let me show it to you how it can be done. Just 2 minutes. Okay, the account is closed. No problem. I'll open right now in front of you. Let me go to Scholaro. All right, here it is. Now you see it, please. This is one of the students' account which is open. She is Hitika Patel. An example. Just I want to give an example, so I am using her account. In Similarly, it will reveal your name when you will go your write your username and password. So once you write it, once you are inside your account, you have to go to quizzes. Click, wait for some time. Now in quizzes, there are different subjects available. You can see at the top, there are all the subjects available. I was going to conduct paper of IP. So the student is going to, will be clicking informatic practices 12. Similarly, you will be clicking on either mathematics, science, social, or whatsoever paper you are going to appear in Scholaro. Click on it, wait for some time. There are many papers which the students has already given. You can see the last one, midterm class 12th IP. This is the exam, and there is a button called take test. This is what I'm talking about, this take test. Now click on that button. Let me click it. The moment you will click, it is going to give you a message. There are total 14 questions. Yes, let me show you the screen at the beginning. Yes, there are total 14 questions which the teacher has shown you at the beginning, and you have already attempted, and it is already written in your page. So this is what it is showing. There are 14 questions and the time is 1 hour 15 minute. Why 1 hour 15 minute? It will be in fact less than that. Here it's just a sample I have given, but you will be getting only 15 minutes time because you have already engaged 60 minutes of your time in writing the answer. So you are going to have only 15 minutes time to upload. And it is saying, are you sure you want to start the quiz? Yes, I want to start my exam. Here comes my button. The moment I'll click the button, here is the paper in front of me and the time star will start. Of course, this time will be different because you have already engaged 1 hour of your examination in writing. You will be getting 15 minutes time to upload. Here's come the first question. A copyright is automatically granted to author or creator. I think this is true. I'll select it. I think this is false. I'll select it. I think this is the answer. I think this is the answer. Okay. And here comes writing one word. So I'll write it here. Cookies. Here comes another answer. I'll write it now. The answer. So objective type is very easy to attempt, very quick. Here comes the subjective type. Answer 7, it's asking you to type. No need to type, already you have written. Answer 8, here you have to write. Here you have to write. No need to write it. What you are going to do? A simple thing. In this box, there is a button. Just pay attention. I am marking it. This is the button I am talking about. This button is for upload images. Upload an image. Can you see it when I bring the cursor? This is what it comes. Upload an image. This is the button you have to click. All right. So let me click it. It is asking you, where is the file? Show me the file. So I'll just select the file. It will take me to my mobile, to my system. Here is my file. I'll click it. And please make sure that why did I ask to make the size of 2 MB? Because the maximum size it takes is 3 MB. So if we make a 2 MB file, it becomes easy for us. If your file size is more than 3 MB, it will not upload in Scholaro. Take care beforehand. So this is done. Now there is a button called upload file. I'll click it and wait. Now look at the magic. Wait for some time, and you have to wait, and what you will see, you will find that this answer sheet, it is uploaded and it is very much visible. So this is having 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. No need to upload anything in 8th, 9th, 10th because it has already been uploaded. Do not forget to click the save button. Save answer. See, there's a save answer. Click it. Saved successfully. Similarly, click it. The objective type. Click it. It will save, so that if you lose connectivity in between, it will not affect. These are auto saved one, whereas it is done. Once you feel that yes, you have attempted all the question, go at the end and there will be a button called submit quiz. Take care, do not click it mistakenly at the beginning, otherwise a blank paper will go and you will not get the second chance. This is a very important button. Click it at the last once you feel that your exam is over, you have done it properly. So now I am going to click submit quiz. Wait for some time. You have answered 7 out of 14 question. Do you want to submit? Yes, I want to submit because this is just a demonstration I am giving. And again, a message has come at the beginning. Your quiz is submitted successfully. Okay, very good. Now wait for this message. If this message doesn't come, means it is not submitted. How you can confirm one more time? Click on OK. Now in this quiz button, you can see Now no longer the take test button is available here. It is blank because it is submitted right now. So it means you have successfully submitted your answer. So this is how you can give your exam in Scholaro. Please watch this video again. If you feel any problem, consult your class teachers and subject teachers, clear your doubts, and I hope that this particular video will be helpful to you. Thank you very much, students.